Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Todd, Elimination. Yes, that is right. After almost 2 months of me being away, I finally made a return. I do apologize for being gone for so long. Allow me to explain. As you can obviously see, I've made some additions, some minor additions for now, to my house. Allow me to take you through a little tour. This is my hallway of sulking and crying. This is my corner of shame. This is where I go to mentally decompress and contemplate my 13 reasons. This is my creative table. This is why I do some architecture and building. As you can see, I've added a window. This is where my potions will be made. As you can see, I've accumulated many ingredients. But aside from these minor details, I actually have a relatively big project that I would like to show the rest of you. Please follow me. I do apologize for being gone for so long. There was something that my channel desperately needed in order to move forward, and I wanted to save you guys the time. I'd much rather have one video explaining everything that has happened over the course of the past month, versus, well, a whole bunch of videos of me doing the same thing over and over and over again. We shall come upon it soon. My ginormous project. I'm quite excited. You can already see the outline of it. And once again, if my apology does not suffice, do feel free to unsubscribe. But yes, here it is. This is what I've been working on. This is my slime spawner. And no, I did not do this in creative. This is not a creative realm. I took this 16 by 16 chunk and I mined it all the way down to Bedrock. And as you can see, it is produced. And it has continuously produced ever since. And I wanted to save you all the time, the eyesore really, of watching me mine all of this out. Die. I've been hunting down slimes in this little hole of mine for quite some time. I shall show you my facility number 2, as I shall call it. But as you can see, it is quite impressive, and a lot of dedication and time and trial and error was used to make this. It did not produce much fruit at first, but it did produce. And this is my little hidey hole, the hole where I sit and wait for them to spawn in. Because based off of the data, as you can see at the X, Y, Z coordinates, I'm at exactly 29. Long enough for them to spawn within range, but short enough for them to spawn almost to despawn, not soon after they do actually spawn. And it saves me the time of climbing all the way back up to the top, hoping for there to be something. And so, a lot of me just sitting there waiting and contemplating everything. But yes, I have achieved it. I've achieved the slimes. And now we can move forward with my channel. Everything that I've promised, the progress, the machines, all hinged upon this one thing, these slime balls, which I have accrued. I've accrued a decent amount of. I believe 3 stacks shall suffice now. and I've accumulated some iron and some redstone. A lot of cobblestone. When I mean a lot of cobblestone, I mean a lot of cobblestone and a lot of dirt and granite and andesite. My current objective was to expand a little bit more, I guess you could say, south of here. But instead I just made two of the same map, because I am quite excellent at Minecraft. But yes, this is my project. This is what I've been working on for quite some time. And I've achieved some diamonds in the process. I have a diamond pickaxe. And as you can see, I'm damaged. I've taken quite a bit of damage in this project. And over the course of time, I lost my golden chess piece. I shall regain it. Hello. This person has not offered much. Here's where I keep my bread and seeds. I've been eating a lot of bread. Not a lot of meat. I need to get an actual farm, but yes, this is my facility number 2. The ultimate goal was to be able to mine out several of these chunks forward until I reached this point. But I quickly grew fatigued after the first chunk. And so I decided that it was not going to be too big of a project for me to handle. And more or less I would rather just mine out the first chunk, see if my theory is correct, and then move on from there. And since my theory is correct, I can now start building machines. Ah yes, I am ready to mechanize this entire world. Isn't that right, Llamas? Okay, I figure that it's time for me to go to sleep. I must check my furnaces. I do want to explore a little bit more outwards. So I guess we will actually do something in this video, rather than me just announcing my return. I've broken my ankles. The amount of times that I have stared down in that ravine. A lead. But yes, I'm awake. The amount of times that I've stared down at this ravine have been quite a few. I've stared at it a lot. And so, I know what I shall do. I shall judge. Is this open terrain big enough? Calculating the routes and the equations. I know what must be done. I know what I must do, but I do not know if I have the strength to do it. In order for me to actually be able to progress forward, I must take the materials from facility number 1 to facility number 2. I shall turn this into a city of machines. Starting now. I'm excited. Wait, what is this a map of? This map has nothing on it. Interesting. I also died and lost my maps. A couple of times. Such it is. Actually, this facility seems big enough. This land seems a little bit more open. Actually, man, this land seems significantly more open. I see now. I now know what must be done. After examining this area, I've determined this shall be my home. This shall be where it is. This open area is perfect for my experimentation. Indeed. Yes. This area is quite open. Now where is my house? I believe it is over here. It is a beam. Come here. I've done it. I've obtained the bee. I believe my home is over here. Or it isn't. Interesting. Well, it would not be a Todd Elimination video if it was not about me getting lost. Come on, bee. I shall take you to my home, and you shall be my pet. So, I came from over here. Yes, I came from over here. That means my house must be over here. Yes, I see it now. My backyard was just too huge for me to comprehend. A very little brain moment. Where is my bee? My bee, what are you doing? Where is your lead? Damn it. I need a craft to do one, I guess. But I shall take this material slug in from the slime spawner over to this facility. This will require me to have a relatively large facility. This world is open. I would need easier transportation to Facility 1 to Facility 2. This will come later. But for now, let us go. Let us construct and let us build a whole new world together. And that is my intention. EXD, let's go. There is no sleep for me. Only machines. It was annoying me. I wonder if it dropped anything. I guess this chamber has confirmed that if you drop a llama from it, it will die. Interesting. Ooh, another lead. Another and a lead. Amazing. hear skeletons. This area will need to be cleared out and lit up. But do not worry, I'm fine with this. I shall transport my slime box to facility number 1. Checking and seeing there is nothing, so let's go. I'm sick by redstone and iron as well, not my sugar. Unfortunate. Might seem. This exchange shall only be temporary. We'll find easier methods to do this. Because thinking ahead, I'm going to need continuous slime spawners. And if I'm not there within 128 block range of them, then they are not going to spawn. And I do believe that I'm outside the 120 block range. Most disturbing. My house is actually relatively close to the facility. To the facility. My language capacitor was malfunctioning. But yes, I'm relatively close. And now, it is time to construct. Taking the ingredients for everything and shoving them into here. I shall take some of the iron. I believe the pistons are necessary, and the redstone blocks are also necessary. We shall continue this. I shall equip everything and continue my research. But do not worry. I just threw everything that I own and love into a hole. This forest must be cleared. Isn't that right, dog? Yes. Into the sunset we go. And as nighttime approaches, thank you all for waiting. Thank you all, once again, for waiting, and for bearing with me, for not unsubscribing, and for being patient. My next video, we shall start on the engine. And yes, I mean literally an engine. I've done much research, much experimentation, and much hypothesizing. It's going to be exciting. Please stay tuned, and have a wonderful day.